Alright, welcome back everybody. Previously, we just covered investigating the Baus 2 Arsenal facility. Now, we are on the final mission of Chapter 1 in New Game. Now, on this one, I'm going to tell you straightforward. You are going to want to get some OCS chips from as many mechs in the arena as possible. This will all play a big factor in your build. I recommend having 2 builds ready for this. And I'll show exactly what I mean right after the briefing.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a Watchpoint. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The Watchpoint is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
This is when independency becomes a factor. So, on your first mech, you want as much AP as possible. One will be drawn out. And as I said, I recommend 2 saves. This way you can easily load up. I am gonna run the double turner as I did in a previous video, along with the missiles. This will be the first one that I run. Second one, and we're just gonna go ahead and call this data 1. The second one, if you have not done so, ensure that you have the pulse armor. This comes into play especially whenever you need a reprieve from a lot of incoming fire, because if you are constantly being hit, this will ensure you can survive. For your second one, switch off of the rockets and put on double songbirds. For your left arm, this pulse gun should be available. Now, you might see the EN shortfall and overburden. Find the legs that can best support the weight. And for the EN shortfall, want medium range, which will be the Talbot for the FCS. And for a generator, find something that can be easily used for the amount that you can, the amount of the EN output that you can have. If you're still finding an EN shortfall, modify the head, the chest, and the arms so that it all plays into factor. As you can see, with different arms, it lowers the AP. It can raise the AP. Have an EN shortfall. Find what best works for you. And on here, you definitely want the pulse gun for later on. So from here, we're going to save this as AC Data 2. So we're going to load AC Data 1 with the double rockets and the double turners. And I accidentally hit the wrong one. Here we go.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness.
I don't do this whole stop, start, redo everything. It's all go. So if you see me accidentally back out and you see the mission list, I will cover all of those later through. But for right now, This is going just full sending. So from here, we start off in the chopper. You get dropped under cover of darkness.
It's go time, 621.
And basically, it's straightforward.
Don't worry. Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and get to work.
Now, if I was replaying this on the mech that I have as the boss killer, it'd be completely different.
If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5, intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8, requesting backup.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah, I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Those cannons hurt, by the way. You want to use cover to the best of your ability. Get behind them or beside them because they take time to traverse. Destroy everything you see.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
For this part, instead of going headlong,
AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
go right and stick to the outside.
Combat.
This way you are out of fire from the snipers and the cannons. Vertical rockets will help with this. But I still prefer the good old lock on and fire away type. Ow!
One repair kit remaining. Code 3-1.
Nope, you're silent.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
So you remember how I said get the pulse armor? You see that expansion 2, correct?
You see that?
In order to activate that, you'll press in your left thumbstick and the Y button at the same time. For mouse and key, I do apologize. I do not know what it is. I can try to best show. Top boost jump. There you go. Tim's computer access to nearby object. That would be your access, your scan, purge, your option left, option right, parakeet to C, and this right here would be basically what you use for your combination of other controls to perform special actions. Shift control, which would more than likely be for your the expansion, if anything.
Attacking a watch point.
Hello there.
Incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before
You can see he has a pulse weapon as well.
Is that Sula?
Instantly get the lock on,
Sorry for you. I really do.
and
May have survived a little
depending
longer.
on
You had a different master.
everything that's going on,
Sula. He's an enemy.
stay moving.
Survived first-gen augmentation.
And that is what the expansion looks like. It provides that additional layer of armor.
620. Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it evade you. Focus.
Or what of Gen 4's lot? I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have
It
to
takes
die.
time to cool down, so pace yourself on it. Hit the repair, press the other one. I hit that at the wrong time. No!
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Stay mobile. Well, yes, you may take a beating. And like I said, if you get destroyed, that's fine. Remember back on the Juggernaut, the mobile artillery from the wall mission. Adjust as needed. Like if this dude beats me, that's fine. I'm gonna throw on some songbirds, and we're gonna dance to a separate tune.
50%.
He's stunned and he's gone.
Walter, stay away from the Watchpoint.
Okay, that worked out better than I thought.
Enemy AC destroyed.
Do not ask me how. That just worked out better than I originally thought.
Today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Now remember, we have a secondary mech that we're going to load up after this. Even with this. So we'll get the resupply here, which tells you that there's an extended part from here. Drop all the way down because there is nothing on that ledge. Say, my knees. Sorry, not service connected. Boom, 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 boom.
Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait,
Or so you
no.
think you're done.
621, get out of there.
Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you?
An older type of augmented human. Fourth
Oh, wow. I
generation.
feel attacked. I mean, I know I'm old, but come on.
Have we made contact?
Have we? I'd be worried if we have.
I am Air, a Rubiconian.
Hi, Air. I'm Marine.
You must wake up.
But I'm sleeping so
before
good.
Your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Aww. But I wanted to stay asleep. Air is a character, and you find more and more out later.
621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven.
Okay,
I identified an approaching enemy.
this enemy is different. You can already see the shield from as he's coming in, and you notice
In contact.
the fire coming off from the sides. That will play a big factor as we fight him.
Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft.
Ow.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Now, I'll admit, this one took me a little bit to figure out.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
I used the pulse gun that you saw me load up on the secondary save.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
Repair whenever you see an opportunity. He'll pop his pulse armor again when he feels threatened. On top of a barrage of missiles and cannons.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
But just like Balteus, you also have a little pulse shield that can last a little bit, but not as long as his. Fire the rockets again, that stuns him, and inflict as much damage as possible.
The waves are intense.
Back up from that moment right there, and you'll see the pulse, the assault armor go out. Now this is a little unfair as he has multiple weapons, more than just 4. Heal up when you see a chance, stay away from the flames, as I am doing a terrible job of. And essentially just stay mobile, because the more damage you inflict on him and the shield, the more that you're able to actually counter everything. Now normally I would be using something completely different than this, but for the sake of the guide and the sake of everything else, I am keeping true to what you would normally have available. And hoping that showcasing what I'm able to build to help you guys out may prove the deciding factor in your battles with the bosses. Get a little bit of airborne for that. Launch direct, point blank. Dodge back. Continue the press the attack. Launch your missiles again. Keep your fingers on the triggers at all times. Wait for it. Dodge up and forward. Launch missiles. Dodge back. Both guns going at the same time. There's the final pulse shield that he can use. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And he got me. Like I said, that's fine. You see how low I was able to get him without needing to swap to the secondary build that I got. Now I'm going to show you why the pulse gun is essential. And why the songbirds are amazing. Now, if you're able to, I would recommend buying 2 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and equip both pulse guns. And take a look at the which would be the VP-20D as in Delta. And we just go restart from checkpoint. This will restart it from the fight with Balteus. So right off the bat, instantly go forward and just constantly press the attack.
I've looked into the enemy craft.
The moment that his shield breaks, double hit with both songbirds. Look at that damage. And yes, you do damage on damage on damage with the pulse guns too. But mind the amount of ammo that you have with the pulse guns. Back up and press it again. Hit the pulse. Fire that. And again. And you can see with double pulses, this just makes life a lot easier. Move out of the way and dodge, forward, dodge, fire, boom, boom. Out of the way. Hey, yo, 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 yo. Salud. Chill, tranquilo. You're gone. Kick in because why not? Fire both of those, and that's a wrap. Now you might ask yourself, why not use this at the very beginning of the mission? Because this doesn't provide enough firepower with the two pulse guns that you see in both hands for the enemies and Sula at the beginning. That's why I recommend having another build on standby.
You need rest. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
And thus completes chapter 1. As I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm not too concerned with the mission completion rate. If you found this helpful, please do me a favor, press that like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out tremendously. If you change something and want to put some feedback and input, comment below as to what you changed. This way, other people can take a look at what that they could have done better for the fight throughout the entire mission. I learned just as much as everybody else does by this. And if you want to take a look at the next video within the series, it's over in the bottom right. Within the playlist, it's over in the top left. So guys, I will catch y'all on the next one. You will all be awesome, and we will continue on Rubicon and take to the skies and see what the Convergence is all about. As always, all information where you can find me below is in the description, and I will see y'all on the next one. Ciao, guys.